Back again, everybody. Again, late because I'm in developing and doing so many things. This is the problem with most things that when we begin to get in here and start trading, we have to start really looking at the value of. Sorry, there's so much stuff happening, and I do apologize if you see the underbelly, if you will, of product that we're doing. We're going to jump back over to the DEX atomic system now. At the 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock hour, we had several trades. We had news release. We had a few things happen. Now I'll warn you that the action of showing you what happens even in the midst of good numbers. Everybody's like, did you lose, Max? No, I didn't lose. In fact, we did pretty good. We had 2 trades come on. We took 2 trades on and we won them both. Here they are right here. So not too bad. We got one for on the sell for $44 and one for $25. So that's $69 right there. Won this morning. Now again, demo, granted, right? I didn't emulate these particular trades on my live stuff, but I did win 3 trades on my live. So I'm happy with that. Okay, that's why I'm a little bit late trying to get in there. Trying to do duality, having both worlds. Now, soon I'll be in showing live trades being done, and I just have to contend with the lawyers, if you will. All right, so let's jump right in. 1 hour trade. It's 10 o'clock even, so we may even be able to hit some two hours. Audi USD, no signal. Audi JPY. Now you can kind of see at the 10 o'clock hour, we did have some push, right? Like this one here went down. It would have been contended 80 JPY. We would have been able to get into this trade easy. Okay, boom, done. Not feeling very comfortable with just one singular information there. We got anything on the backup? That's way too far. 70.96, yeah, 20 pips off. Not too worried about that, especially with contention like that. Euro JP or Euro Great Britain pound. Nothing. This would have been a great, if it was fired and off right there, boy, I would have punched that right in the face. Would have punched that right in the face at this level right here. That's the problem. You begin to see these little movements of like, why am I not doing it? Okay. It's a bit of a very unusual morning this morning. Euro JPY. I'm going to breeze through these. Now here you would think, oh, come at the bottom because we're at the EMA. No, because we got some contention there. We're gonna come back up here, slice off the head, try to a little shoulder, a little tiny shoulder, right? Because it just reflects that market there. So let's have a look at that. Let's see what that is, because this is the move from the news right here, rebounds. So it's going to contest. All right, 118.07 on the Euro JPY. And that's for 11 o'clock. 118.07. Oh, we could be up. No, not enough, Govs. Just putting it on just like that. Putting it on. We're just laying it thick right there. So we wanted 07. Could it get bit? Could it get bought? Come on. Boy it. Boy it, boy. All right. Let's go over and, oop, on the wrong. Try to know. Not that it's wrong. I should be on that one. Be my own ad impression. Well, I'm the admin on that account, so I don't count. So then it'd be illegal for me to actually click on any of the ads. Not illegal, but it's immoral and it's against their process. Great Britain pound JPY again, single bit of information. Again, too far away from structure. I could pull the mean, remember, or the true side of that level over the last 12, and in between high numbers and there should still relatively pull in 132.43, but now you're just putting money on for Britain pound USD, because I have a lot of inventory to look at right now. USD JP, USD C80. Oh, I should have probably came here first, but big move on the C80, right? It's our prima donna pair. Okay, it's the one that moves if oil farts in the wrong direction, it's going to move. Okay, it's a commodity pair. It's going to have a little bit of react. This is impulse. It's going to have reaction. It's going to come back out and be up around in this area, but I don't really have anything to go with, right? Could probably look down below it. It's going to have to travel down 40 pips to get there. So I'm not willing to mess with it at the moment. USD CHF, same thing. It's being a little prima donna this morning as well, but this is actually going against one of the signals there for this movement. Top of the hour, boom, decides it wants to move. I don't really have anything to go with. Yeah, we could call an out of the money here. If it was firing off here, where would I put it at? I would try to find either at the MA or below, but I'm not willing to put trade on because this is a news-related impulse. Okay, news-related impulse. But I'm not even going to mess with that, right? Signals can't decipher that. Signals aren't even looking at news. They're just looking at market value and price action. That's all they're looking at. USD/JPY. This looks pretty strong. We only have 2 bits of information in the top that we have hitting this trend. Looks like it's about to retest. So if I did anything, I would value a zone there and a zone in the middle, hitting the mean, right about there. Okay, just a little bit before the top. Since you see how it is kind of, where that, between this one and this one even, but 107.93 with a little bit of push up. And again, I'm not really looking at that. Let's jump over to the 2 hour. We're going to actually probably try to make one of our first 2 hour trades in a little while. I was making them yesterday. I went 6-0 yesterday. It was beautiful. It was a great day yesterday. Auto USD, nothing. Auto GPY, nothing. Euro, Great Britain, pound. There we go. There we go, baby. They're making it easy for us today. Here's a nice little line to stay with. We're going to do that 89.28 on Euro, Great Britain, pound. We're going to look at 12 o'clock. 89.28, 89.31 was looking. That's even looking better. I'm going to do market real quick. Get on boink and schmackarino. $29. There we go. There's one on. It's times that I really, really super love my job. Your JPY. This one's a little harder. 1 point in between the mean, 118.26. I could do that. I'd really like to kind of be up here. Yeah, that's really pushing it. 118.27. 118.27. 118.27. I'd be all the way up here. 22.32. Really not liking it. All right, so we won't pull on that one. It's not pulling that thread. Euro USD. Here we go. Little head and shoulders right there. 09.51. 09.51. 09.51. There's 52. No money. No money, Johnny. Let's do that. I'm going to put that working order on. Great Britain pound JPY. Nada. Great Britain pound USD. Nada. USD CAD. Wait. Totally down the bottom. Yes, but it's sort of been again, we do have a little bits of information here, and here, right? That's a good level to be at. What is that at? 3906. Yeah, that's 3900 area. Okay. The 3900 area. Zeros, double knots, big 3900, big level. Okay. But it's already dropped 20 pips down below. So it's not pushing it. So I'm not worried about it. Great Britain pound USD. Let's look at the, what was that? Yeah, USD. $3,900. 3904 would be good, but we were almost there here. And I would do this one, 94, 6 pips down. Could still pretty good. Oh, got on 25. Bingo, bango, bongo. Remember, prima donna pair. There is some stuff happening over the next 2 hours. You know, there is movement. I think it's going to go with us in that direction. Let's go over and have a look and finish out the day. And this could be the end of my day. I've made 3 trade wins on the other with a $48 win on one. That was a good process. So I'm up to 123 on 123 per contract within that process. So pretty banging. Got some good information here. They're making it easy for us here. We got this big pushback on the top of the hour. We're going to give it a little bit of movement, come up to the mean, right? One deviation here to here. We're going to come right in the middle, 87.18 on that pair. 97.18, I should say. I apologize. 97.16. Looking pretty good with 33 on it. Let me reevaluate that. They're on the right one. USD CHF. Yeah. 97.22. 18. 97.20. 20 looks good. I mean, we're really pushing that 16. We're going to do that. Do market right there. Blink and on. 4 on. This would give us 6 view, especially I think this Euro USD is going to come on too. There would be 7 for the day. Or 6 for the day. We get all these. 6 for the day. We're already starting to make money on some. 38.89. Yeah, playing that marker. All right. Well, that's that. We can go back over and kind of look at the read. What happened on that 10 or that 8 o'clock to now, which was pretty good from the 2-hour trade stuff. The 2-hour trade was really good for that. I think we were sitting at 6-0 at that time. So I don't think we had any losses. And now with these finish outs, back up to remember on the Auto USD, we would have pulled from this one back up to this double here, right about there. Even if we did pull it short and pull it right there, we still would have won. There's the closeout right there. So win-win. So 2-0. Both of those would have been bought too, by the way. 0. So 2-0 still. Your Great Britain pound. It's 8 o'clock now. Is it 6 to 8 and 8 to 10? Right. Okay. So this one definitely bought. Boom. Would have been down in this area. Boom. Bought and won. 3-0. Your JPY. Nothing prior. Your USD. Nothing prior. Great Britain pound GPY. So that's 3-0. Nothing prior. Great Britain pound USD. Is that 8 o'clock? No, it's 4 o'clock. There's that 8 to 10. Back up to here. There's the 45. Closed out at 22.50. 22.54. There you go. That's the win. It's 4-0. USD CAD. Now, if you choked in, or you got hit, you got stung, then that's a lesson learned. 39.25. 8 o'clock. There's 6 o'clock. Look at that, like clockwork. See, if we would have gotten to this trade, I wouldn't have come down to this one. It's too close. It would have came down to pin. So that would have been here to here. So somewhere in the middle in there, 39.13 would have been taken from this trade. And where are we at on the 45, 39.23? Definitely a win. So win and win. And both of these would have been bought. So what is that? It's 4-0, 6-0. USD CHF. 14, oh, 15. Good. That's within 5 pips. So we could have got into that one at that, but I would have pushed back because of the news. It would have came back up to here. 97.22 with 97.15 definitely would have been bought. So 7-0. And finally, USD JPY. Sitting at the 8 o'clock, 6 to 8, 8 to 10. This one would have been, I don't know if I would have bought. I think this is the one I wouldn't probably bought into when he would have get in. So we won't count that one. But we will count that one because I would have bought in 43 to 54. Yeah, this would have been bought at the double top there. So definitely bought in 8-0. Don't think I would have got this one because it would have been too close. 72. I got to look at this again. Within 5 pips of the market open for that arrow right there, if within 5 pips of structures within 5 pips, don't do it. If it is outside of 5 pips, it's a great margin to be in. Okay, especially on a 2 hour, 72 down to 66. But I would have played in the mean too, so 69. It would have been awfully close. It would have been a judgment call. If we would have went with this one, it would have been what's that? 7, so 8, 8-0, 9-0. If not 8-0. Either way, we've gotten some trades in. I already got 3 on the board, or 2 on the board from earlier. On demo, 3 on live. Money's making everywhere. Loving this system. Listen, if you're not in this thing, I'm not even talking about 5-minute trading or one. This is just common sense stuff. So if you can do it in a fashion, most people are like, Max, I don't got enough time to trade. I don't have enough time to trade, Max. And here's what I say to you. Bullshit. Plain and simple, bullshit. Stop bullshitting yourself. You think you can get away with just coming up with some sort of bullshit answer to tell yourself, if you complain, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough time to do all this stuff. How do I know it's going to work? You got to get in there and work it. That's what you have to do. You want to make the money? You want to get it on board? Okay. Yes, you're looking for proof. You're looking for all these people to handhold you and tell you, Max, don't you just do a live show and where you can give me all the answers, tell me exactly where to go? Well, I sort of pseudo just did. And I also give you the training on how to do everything I just did. Where do you think I learned it from? I learned it by doing. I learned it and modeled it and sculpted it and forced it and made it do my thing. You don't learn anything by somebody giving you something. Now we're giving this thing to you for free, but you got to earn it. You got to scrape it. You got to get in there and punch it in its face and make it happen. And you don't do that by creating self-doubt and utilizing somebody else's experiences as a way to get you forward. Because what happens if I go away? I go dark sometimes. I'm in building. Do you see my browser here? You think they say a busy mind, right? Well, look at this. Look, that's so many things in there. It's crazy, right? Building Dex Atomic, a building Dex Signal or Dex Ally. We got Dex Web Tools taking a revamp. We just got recognized by our provider for domains and servers and everything else. We're making our own version of it. And boy, let me tell you, we just got Newcomer of the Year award because of our year. We've been at it just for like 3 years. So go right. But we are now really pushing DexWebTools.com. So, we're going to get our sponsorships up. There's a lot of great stuff. So even these will be fashioned into a different process. And I can't wait to get that for you all as we deliver out. If you're watching this after the fact, don't feel like you've missed out. You haven't. I'm recording these. We're going to be placing them on YouTube. They're being replaced everywhere within the solution. So make sure that you jump on. Please get on, hit the donation button, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit all the buttons you possibly can, except the off button, right? Come in and learn something. We'll see. I think this is going to be my time. I will put into the process, what's one, what's not one. We got 4 on right now, 38, 89, 30. Yeah, we're doing okay. We got 1.5 hours for that process, but I will be transparent and honest with you if we got one or what have you. Right now, live, I'm up 124 per contract. And what that means, just so you know, when I say per contract, is that we've in a single session, I made $124 by using just one contract at a time, right? So, and I do it in that fashion because I trade multiple contracts, and I don't want you to get confused. I don't want you to hear, oh, Max made $700 today. Well, you hear that, but you don't know that I did 3 trades, lost 2. You don't know what that region is, right? So when I say I made $184 or $124 single contract, that means that I traded one contract at a time to make $124. Okay. In that particular case, on however many that I got one contract that was for 44, had another one was for 25. It varies depending on the market value. Okay. So just keep that in mind. That means that you can easily add CVG, consistency plus volume equals goal, to that margin and say, okay, listen, if I did the same thing Max did and I used 2 contracts, I could have made $280, $244, right? $248, whatever. Get what I'm saying? All right. Hope to see you in the next one. We're going to get more engaged with getting a standard timeline of when these are. I'm getting back into the groove of things after being dark for almost a month, especially with COVID happening and everything. I look forward to seeing you next time. And as always, I'm Max Fairo. This is DexFXMarkets.com. And as always, trade well.